The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surges forward.
And a fabulous urgency about everything he does.
That's exactly it.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Could move up a gear here, looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Over to the other side. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Lam. Now here's the delivery. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Oh, he's found support out wide. Dembele. Platini is in a really good position out wide. Dembele. This is Dembele. Corner number 2 then. Vieira! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Rodri. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff. So it is still 0-0. Early ball. Climbs up big! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he is going into that little black book. Vieira. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Dembele really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Good running, strong and purposeful. That has ended up in no man's land.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Great vision. Hullet gets into a good position. That's a delicate pass. Bullish header! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Knocks it into space. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rodri with the short one. Roberto Carlos still... He's got all! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. Tigres get themselves into the lead. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's found a way through. Messi looking to go deep. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
This possibly the last play of the half. He rises! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Crosses it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Ronaldinho. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Probing pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tigres have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great defending, strong and determined. Platini being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a cute ball. That has been cut short.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lofted in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Dembele. Now it's Platini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pullet picks it up out wide. That's tidy. And it's Vitinha. And here's Dembele. Vitinha. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He can get that clear. Cruyff did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Tries to play it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And here's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. They get a throw in.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 6, numero 10, Messi, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, Owen, il numero 8.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Il numero 17.
Shifted upfield.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Maldini. That's an imaginative pass. Owen could try cutting inside here. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. That's a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Bellingham! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Bellingham. Vieira. He's in a great position here. Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's played it back.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Five minutes left on the clock. Hullet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Roberto Baggio. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Ci sarà un
It's a
minuto di
searching
recupero.
pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Roberto Carlos. Crossing. Up he goes! And he has kept it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Well, there's little new to say about this man. Majestic, regal, known as Le Roi by his countrymen. He is footballing royalty. The man is, of course, Michel Platini.
Well, Peter, I don't think I've seen a better all-round attacking midfielder. Certainly not in Europe. He is very close to being the perfect number 10. OK, people may say he lacks a little bit of stamina and defensive contribution.
Shot, surely! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a little off target. And it's Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Platini.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Roberto Baggio. Lam.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vitinha. And it's Dembele. Platini. Vitinha. Oh, good. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pelé. And here's Hullet. Lobbed in behind. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vitinha. And it's Vieira. Now, can they get him away? Pelé. So, what can they make of this? And it's Lam. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defense.
It's Pelé! They just took too long getting forward.
Pelé cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. That's tidy. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely feet. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pelé, that has been slung wide. Pelé. Chance! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's not got that quite right. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that was nowhere near his best. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Baggio stood up well to him there. And it's Michel Platini. And he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Makaleli. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vitinha. And it's Vieira. Oh, what has happened here? Turns and goes back. Pirlo. Pull it. Can he get it through? And the shot! That's a decent clearance. Very nicely done. Baggio does well to stand firm and defend it. Pirlo goes looking wide. Looking for the run. Now it's Pelé. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. Brilliantly cut out. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Pull it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Baggio. Now it's Hullet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a promising position.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So,
El
third
dorsal
quarter of the
11,
game.
El dorsal 8, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 24, Jordi Alba, el dorsal 16, Lam. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 13.
Baggio goes
Luis
short.
Suárez, el dorsal 17.
Roberto Baggio.
El dorsal 5.
It's a promising
Messi,
run he's making on the
el
right.
dorsal
Decent
14.
chance! And it's in! And the comeback is complete! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist
Dos
here.
minutos de descuento.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pull it. He's shifting through the gears here. Ah, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Lovely bit of skill. And that will be the final act. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent.
키키육 빨간색은 없는데 초록색도 별로 없네요. 키키키육. 냥아. 키키키육 오늘 안 잤다고요. 아이고 은엽증. 냅냅.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
That's been cut out, well played. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Dembele has it out wide and in space. Yamal, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pelé. Oh, it's Dembele. Vitinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele. Played out to the left flank.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Caceres. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Gullit, terrific header! He's done very well to get to that.
Gullit is offering a wry smile there.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. And here's Messi. Gives it back. Now he's got space here. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. He shifted it to the flank. And here's the chance to counter. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Can he get on the end of this?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the... Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's onside! There's the shot! It's hit the upright. Can he spark a counter here? Short changes him with that pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Eto'o! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pelé. Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played.
옷 잘 벗고
So
있다.
what can they make of this? And it's Vitinha. Forlan. Well read. And the danger is averted. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Some really good ball movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o, drop. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Eto. Good ball, good take. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Searching pass he's played there. Ah, he's given it away. And he shoots! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello attendees, this
So we
is
reach
a
the halfway point.
children's
What an
announcement.
end to the half,
Please
Peter.
keep your eyes
A lot
on
of the
your
best
children
action
during the match
of the
at
half
all
coming
times.
at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both
양아
sides
털리는 거 보러
defensively
왔는데
robust up to now.
공공이군요. 이길 수 있다 화이팅.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could move up a gear here. Vitinha, nicely weighted ball. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Well, they can break here. That has been cut short. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff. Might be danger here. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
와 지린다 키키키키.
Substitution in
에투 공을 안
progress.
뺏기네. 아까부터 봤는데 키키키요.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Vieira. And this is Puskás. Puskás climbs up big. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
오아까.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's gone for a throw-in. And they win it back again. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chance for a shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Roberto Baggio demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Cruyff touches it back. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Van Dijk. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Threads one in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Eto'o. Oh, that's a fine interception. Vitinha with the clearance. Shot a goal! Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it. Well, he's had a shot! Cruyff. And the counter is on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Baggio. He's found a way through. Thinks about... Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Substitution on the field. Number 4.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
17.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Number 11.
That's going to go a long way.
Coming on the field. Number 20.
Oh, Red, nice
Guti.
interception.
Number 8.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pele. Number
Maldini.
18.
Rafael Leao.
Bale.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Hello, everybody. and
Roberto
quick announcement
Baggio,
now.
voted
We'd like to
man of
ask
the
you all to
match,
kindly
and
stay seated
deservedly
during the
so.
match. Thank you for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very
와지린다.
last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a
키키키의
draw written all
나이고
over it,
운영진
Peter, so
나락갔네.
credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
무슨 일이 있었던 거임? 고생 많으셨습니다.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, Marco Reus, Jim, is a man of many qualities, but what do you perceive as his greatest strength?
I would say leadership, and that's perhaps not something you expect from a flair player like him. So many times he's been the team's hardest working player, covering most of the ground, someone who always leads by example.
So a true leader from the front then?
Yeah, exactly. The example for everyone else to follow. He delivers that.
Messi. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. Reus. Thuram. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
And he shoots! Goal! Manchester United!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a searching pass. He's cut it out.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Messi. Pelé. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Messi. And it's Gullit. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Baggio. Played out to the left flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. Thuram. And it's Royce. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. And the counter is on. Messi. Pele. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Vinicius Junior. Showing good feet. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Pele. Now it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And he stuck it away as if... And the shot! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Baggio. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now, he's got space here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Pele, looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi tries to pass it through. And we've reached half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Royce is offering a wry smile there. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Played out wide. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Baggio. Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi. And this is Hullet. Nice interception, well timed. Royce. Over to the left. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's in on goal. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Messi.
Manchester United go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every
L'affluenza di
department.
quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Roberto Baggio. Hullet is having a shot! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 18.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ernest. And it's Rooney. It's played through for him. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
빨리 옵시다. 저 1850점. 어여와요.
Ernest. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Cruyff, and here's Owen. That has
난
been
1880
slung
점.
wide. And this is Owen.
미호님은 그만
Well,
올라가요.
that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
어라 깜짝 놀랐네. 천동치네 키키키키. 1900은 찍어봐야죠.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's really nicely played. Rafael Leao. Now it's Puskás. Nesta cuts it out.
Il quarto uomo
Lovely
indica
pass, but
2
can he
minuti
get
di
there?
recupero.
Rafael Leao takes a look up. Vieira. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
키키키키별로 게임을 안 했잖아요. 여기도 들림.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
수원이요.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often...
He's having a shot!
Well, it really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Dembele, and it's Messi. So nearly the perfect ball. Vitinha! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He is just caressing the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram goes direct. Now it's Pelé. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Hullet. And Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And smartly reclaimed. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Pele. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's lost his man here. Real chance! And he's done it! And he celebrates his 30th goal. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Tries a shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, it's Dembele. Quality ball. Messi. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! Really well taken goal. And again they hit the front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Vieira. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Oh, it's come loose. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
상대방분 87인가 봐.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. And it's Vitinha. He's tried one! Cruyff. It's Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vieira. Well read, nice
There'll be
interception.
3 minutes added time.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough
And we
to
come
indicate
you
that the
now with a
opposition
quick request
can come
for
out in the
support
second
for
half
our
and
charity
improve
fund,
to
Chance
that
in
degree.
Football.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Vitinha Oh, it's Dembele. Pele, and this is... It's Pele! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And a quick reminder today.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's being urged to shoot. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha, good read, needed to be. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well read, nice interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now there's a fine ball. Played into space. Well read, and the danger is averted. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it into space. Dembele. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Maldini.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this chance for a shot! Pele. Filling in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good.
Shoots! There it is! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Son Heung-min! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in...
Tries a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Jong. Conte. And it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Kante is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Threads one in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Pele. Mosquera with a fine tackle. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread it left. De Jong. De Jong! And it's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Well, played through for the wide man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. That has not gone well. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Oh, it's Dembele. Over to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just too much on that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Dembele. Dembele is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
We have got changes
Numero
here
11.
from both sides, in fact.
Numero 21.
And
Numero
reclaimed
10.
it in a
Numero
trice.
7.
Rafael
Lasciano il campo
Leao.
per
Oh,
il
good
numero
read.
42.
He read that really
Il
well
numero
and stopped it.
15. Giroud.
No, that was never
Il
going to
numero
make it.
8. Il numero 22. il numero 19. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Giroud demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just...
Big chance! Baumgartner. So, what can they make of this?
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods. That could reverse in a flash.
Real chance! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's whipped. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries to play it through. Zaire Emery. Rafael Leao. Check claims comfortably. Vitinha. And it's Owen. Oh, nice touch.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zaire Emery, looking to play him in. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shot could be on. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Baumgartner. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafael Leao is onto this. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now, can they get it back? Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That has ended up in no man's land. That's been slipped through. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Pelé now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Hullet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely bit of skill. And it's Zaire Emery.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Rafael Leao gets into a good position. Zaire Emery could try cutting inside here. And the shot! Danger averted for now. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nice-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Played back to the goalkeeper. And they're quick to get it back. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Vieira. Pull it. And the counter is on. And it's Vieira. Vitinha. Vieira. Law. That is good alertness. Vieira. Oh, good-looking ball. Nesta cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Picked out, real chance! Goal! Not! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Rivaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played it. Terrific header! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Messi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Rivaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha, oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pele. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. And this is Gullit. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Gullit demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vitinha. Vieira. And it's half-time here. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And we are up to the break.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're just settling back into this second half. Looking for the run. Pele, he's a sharp little ball here. Vieira. Now it's Nedved. And it's Lam. Oh, such a clever touch. Caceres deals with that comfortably. Gullit. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out towards the flank. And he shoots! Vieira. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, super ball! Costa Curta. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Costa Curta. Here's Vieira. And it's Nedved. Lam delivers. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Changement. Le numéro 20, le numéro 19, Luis Suarez, le numéro 23, le numéro 18, le numéro...
Gerrard! It's loose now. Has another go!
Le numéro 10.
Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Le numéro 5, changement en cours.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And the shot! He's scored! And the comeback is complete! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ribéry strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Costa Curta has it out wide and in space. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Great ball, and he's in here, and the shot! Goal! Not! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Tries to pass it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Rummenigge. That is lovely. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Gerrard. And the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? Ribéry. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, sweet feet. Now, can they get it back? Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Vitinha. He's played it back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end.
번데사르는 뽑나요?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Caceres gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a
And the shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. Pele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. It's a good spell of possession, this. Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Dembele. Toure makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's good running with the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Lovely feet. Rooney. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thinks about the shot.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Vieira. Pele cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Dembele. Oh, this looks sharp. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's clever. Real chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has two. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Shot, surely! And it's there! so smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance.
Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the shot! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Minutes has been indicated.
Nedved. And it's Nedved. And it's Luis Suarez. Vitinha for Messi. Pull it. And we've reached half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. And we're off again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Another pass, just keeps it and pull it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? This time, surely! Oh, denied at the last.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cleared without hesitation. And it's Cáceres. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thuram. To Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi,
Such good technique.
pull it. It'll be a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be
The
closed.
attendance for this match was
And here's
72,306.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Dembele. Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Nedved. Now he's got space here. Messi. Great vision. Ferdinand, who's set up 1 goal so far. Araujo. Yaya Toure. And it's Hullet. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Messi! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes
11,
here, from both sides in
Nedved.
fact.
Number 9, Suarez. Number 22, Messi.
Yaya Toure.
Number 10, Rooney.
Quality ball.
Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Now then, the
number
ball's come
19,
loose.
Platini.
Passes coming
Number
off in quick
18,
succession here. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting. Moment. Chance for a shot! That's an excellent interception. Neymar. Cantona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus. Cantona. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance here to counter. Mateus. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Roberto Baggio. It's anyone's ball now. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Yaya Toure. This looks promising. He's had a shot! And it's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Platini gets into some space. And this is Cruyff. And the shot! Mateus.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Threads one in, and this is Puskás. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And it's Cruyff. Mateus. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added
Well, it's a
minutes
move
have
of
been
great
indicated.
promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a shot! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Floated through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And this is... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.